Hi, welcome back to my channel. So this is a Divine Feminine weekly reading for November 15th through the 22nd. I hope you guys had a gorgeous full moon in Taurus. I am recording this the day of. So yeah, I'm pretty sleepy right now. I'm actually going to be just winging this one because I just pulled cards. Normally I do write them down because I'll do it a day before because I get busy and then I'll record it the next day or whatever. So typically it's written down while I'm interpreting it. So yeah, I'm just gonna figure it out. So the weekly lesson, we do have the chalices, so Ace of Cups basically. So we're going through a lot of emotions, ladies. But I feel like this is us focusing on our cup running over. This is focusing on our inner fulfillment, our emotional fulfillment, us being able to be happy with who we are and in life. Because there's been a lot of unhappiness with the Divine Feminine. And maybe not in every area of life, because that's not what I'm getting, but in certain areas, it's been oh fuck, well, that was disappointing, or that kind of sucked. It's kind of that energy. But we're just learning how to be our own Ace of Cups right now, and that's really what's going on. So the challenges with this lesson, we have the Nine of Cups, or I'm sorry, Nine of Pentacles, my bad. And then once again, we have the Judgment card. I'm telling you, man. So there's just a lot of focus on finances. We want, and not finances, I won't say that. There's just, okay, that's what it is. We just really want what we want. We know what we want. I feel it in my soul. We know what it is we want. But this Judgment card is putting us through a process until we get it. We are literally going through our underworld journey with this Mercury retrograde in Scorpio. With this Scorpio season, we're just really being called to judgment. Okay, we need you. If this is really what you want, if this Nine of Pentacles is really what you want your garden, we need to know that you're doing the fucking work. Okay? This Judgment card is okay, well, what have you done so far to get what you want? You want to get, a house. Okay, have you been filing your taxes? Have you been working on your credit? Have you been saving your money? Have you been doing your research? If you want to move locations, cities or something. Okay, well, what have you been doing? Have you been looking up how to get a new job? Do you know what kind of job you want to do when you move? Do you know, how are you going to move everything of yours now over there? Do you have your ducks in a row to even do that right now? It's literally, we want our cup to runneth over. We want our Nine of Pentacles. We want our garden to blossom and bloom. But this Judgment card is asking us, okay, well, what are you doing to implement that right now? And every step is okay. I don't want to downplay anybody's journey, because as long as you are making the necessary steps to get to that, it's okay. You're going to be fine. But it's the people that are oh, I want this, that, and the third, and they have no fucking idea about how they're even going to get there. And they're just making empty wishes to the universe. I want to be fulfilled in all areas of my life. Okay, well, it's not going to fucking fall out the sky. So what you doing? What are you doing to get this Nine of Pentacles? What are you doing to get there? And this Judgment card is really hounding us, because it's okay, you already know what changes need to be made. You know what you need to be doing. So are you doing it? And we're not getting off your ass until you do it. And that's literally what it is. That's why we're being haunted right now, because we're asking the universe for a lot. And granted, some of us are going to get what we want. All of us are. But it's kind of a matter of time at this point. So it's the more work you do to get to this Ace of Cups energy, to get to this Nine of Pentacles energy, the easier this process will be. Right now, we're just being judged on our intent. as well. Like, okay, if you want a new house, we'll go back to that example. Okay, you want a new house, but for what? Your home is beautiful where you are right now. Are you just being greedy? Are you trying to keep up with other people? Are you just trying to like level up to impress people? Or is it because you truly want a place to call your own, settle down, and make a home in? You know, what is your intention behind it? You know, you want to move cities, but why is that? You know, it's really looking into your inner heart and seeing, okay, you're asking for all of these things, but are you really ready for them? If the universe was to sit here and be like, here's the husband of your life, here's the house of your life, here's your career that you asked for, would you even be ready for it? And this is what this judgment card is asking. Like, I know damn well I can say, hell no, I'm not ready for none of that right now. I'm getting there. I'm implementing the changes to get there. But right now, I know it's slow and steady. Wins the race. And I'm doing everything that I'm meant to be doing right now. So the judgment card and me are chilling. You know, we're cool. But if everything landed in my lap that I know I want to do within 5 years happened tomorrow, oh, I would be so unprepared. I would be so unprepared. And I say that with, you know, absolute honesty. But I'm where I'm supposed to be for where I'm at right now. So, with how to handle this, we have the Hermit, which is literally what I'm doing right now. This Hermit mode right now, baby. Because we're going to get to this Ace of Cups. Trust me. This Hermit is literally like the zone. Learning how to be your inner light. Learning how to love yourself again properly. And not forgetting who the fuck you are. And I'll go deeper into that too. And then the Knave of Pentacles. Ooh, oh my goodness. Oh. Yes, baby. I'm loving this. So yeah, literally like I was saying with the Hermit card, remembering who you are and not fucking forgetting. Yes. Because I can testify, I've forgotten who I am due to external forces in my life, but no, not again. You know, we're not doing that again. But that's literally what the Hermit card is asking. Like, who are you? Who are you? Do you know who you are? And that's another thing with this judgment card. Do you know who you are? In your heart, in soul, do you know who you are? Not who do you think you are? Because we can think we're a lot of things, but we're really not. Who are you? That's what the universe is asking you right now with this judgment. Where is your heart's intention? Who are you? Are you going to light the way for yourself and only yourself? Or are you going to light the way for yourself and your family or others? Like, what is your intention? Are you helping or hurting? And that's really the big question is, are you helping or are you hurting? If we were to give you what you want, are you going to be helping the energy of the universe, or are you going to be hurting it and using it in a manipulative way? You know, I am a firm believer in we should have our heart's desires, but if they are harming or hurting other people, then I don't think nobody deserves that shit. I mean, look at the fucking government, right? You know, are they really helping anybody right now? You know, and please don't ask me about my political view. Don't talk to me about politics. I'm not going to converse with any of that. I'm not knowledgeable enough on that anymore because I don't really care. But it's like, you know, from what I've seen, it doesn't seem like they're doing a good job at much of anything right now. So, you know, and those people kind of got everything they wanted, didn't they? And look how that's, you know, blowing up in everybody's faces. So it's literally like, you know, are you going to be really just helping or hurting? I don't even know what another fancy way to say that. It's simple. Are you going to add value or are you going to take away from it? And with this Knave of Pentacles, it's literally writing out your business plan. This Judgment card, how I was saying, like, what steps are you doing to get to this Ace of Cups and Nine of Pentacles? Literally, the Knave of Pentacles is writing down his damn business plan. Write out your game plan, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys are watching. Figure it out. Figure out what steps. And even like, because I was thinking about this, like I said, I'm very transparent with you guys. And I want to be more transparent because I do feel like there's, you know, sometimes I'm a little closed off. But yeah, I feel like I'm very much so at this point in my life too. Like, I know exactly what I want to do. I know exactly where I want to, well, to an extent, let me say, to an extent, I know, like, business wise, I know exactly what I want to do. I know where I want to go. I know exactly what I want to do business wise. Now, next step is to actually write a business plan, or even just like a rough draft of what that may look like. And that's really what I've been planning in my head. And now it's like to actually write it down. And obviously you can always go in and revise or edit or whatever it is you need to do. But it's like, even getting to that point is necessary. You know, we can have the vision in our minds, but if we don't actually implement changes, discipline ourselves to get there, it's just a dream. It's literally just the Seven of Cups. Which, I mean, if you're not familiar with that cup or with that tarot card, it literally is the dream card. Or it can be the card of illusions, and it's literally like just dreaming up bullshit that you're never actually going to get. And I've definitely been a dreamer a lot in my life, and I know that that chapter is coming to a close because I know that there has to be work done, footwork done, to implement that change, to implement those dreams, to make them come true. You know, there isn't just going to be, you know, magic fairy that's like bippity boppity boo bitch, here you go, bam, you live in the life. No, that's not reality, unfortunately. And not saying that magic doesn't exist, not saying any of that, because anybody who's watching this and watches me, you already know I'm a true advocate for magic, because I feel like magic really gets us there to where we do want to go, but it also does take the physical work as well. We can't just sit here and ask the universe, you know, wishes and not expect to work for any of it. So that's literally what this Knave of Pentacles is. He's writing out his business plan, figuring it out, and, you know, that's what's necessary right now. This is how you're going to be able to get this Ace of Cups and Nine of Pentacles, is by becoming your own inner light, remembering who it is you are, staying true to who you are, and writing out what it is you want, kind of filling in the blanks of how to get there, you know, as much as you can at this point at least. So with the outcome, we have the Queen of Wands. And then we have the Knight of Chalices. So literally, like, the ending is just so perfect to everything I've been saying, because literally it's you writing your little rough draft of what your life looks like, what it is you want. And then the Queen of Wands is here to tell you, then you can use the magic of the universe. Then you can actually start to create it and build it into your life. And then that's when your wishes come true, right? Because the Nine of Cups is the wish card, wish fulfillment, dream come true. That's literally all you need. You need the physical realm to also match up with the spiritual. And that's when the universe starts granting wishes, you know? It can't just sit here and be like, boom, here you go. Here's a new car that you asked for. No, it needs you to put in the work too. It can't just grant you a car. You know, it literally needs to see you going to the car lot, driving in the dream car, trying to get approved, getting approved. You know, that's how it works. But the universe will align you in the perfect place and perfect time to find the dream car. And sometimes it'll give you a couple like, oh, let's see if she'll take this, even though she knows she don't want it. Let's see if she'll settle. Or let's see if she remembers that she's the Hermit and she remembers who she is and knows that this isn't really what she wants. Let's see. Let's test her while we're also blessing her. You know, so you got to just keep your eyes open, your mind open, your heart open to opportunities. But as long as you start putting in the footwork and the physical, it will always match up with the spiritual realm as well. You know, we meet halfway, as above, so below, as within, so without. And that's when magic happens, and that's when dreams come true. So with the crystal cards I pulled, we have Rose Quartz, Inner Child, remembering who you are. And then we have Nemite, Healer. And then we have Tiger's Eye, Courage. So I'm getting the Inner Child, remembering who you are, right? And I'm just going to show my Rose Quartz right here because I feel like it just wants to be seen. rose quartz. So get you some of that. Obviously, this is a big chunk, but, you know, hold it on your heart. Love on it. Give yourself the love. Be your own Ace of Cups, because this is what's going to fill it. Just pouring love into your inner child. Pouring love into your inner self. So saying things like, I love myself unconditionally. I give myself unconditional love. Healing yourself. I forgive myself. I unconditionally love and forgive myself. Healing yourself from all the disappointments. Healing yourself through this judgment phase. Having courage to keep pushing forward. Because yes, it is, you know, disappointing when we ask for something, think that we got it, and then find out it wasn't what we wanted. But we can also heal through those disappointments, because that just means something better is on the other way. But to heal through this phase, we do need courage, because it does take courage to heal. It takes courage to be in this phase of judgment, you know, judging where we went right and where we went wrong, you know, where were we asking for too much or too little. You know, it's really just revising, you know, how can I do this better the next round? So it's not to bash or beat down on anybody, but it's also just wanting you to put in the work, taking the courage, healing yourself, becoming one with yourself, and then having courage to write down your business plan. You know, don't be afraid to ask for too much. Have courage to ask for what it is you want. And, you know, even that changes sometimes. You know, you can want something, you know, you can want to move somewhere, or you can want a new car, and then 6 months later you realize, I don't really like that one anymore. I don't really think I want to do that anymore. It's okay. It takes courage to say, you know what, no, I just didn't want it anymore. You know, it takes courage to say, yeah, or yeah, I gave it a test run, but it wasn't the car for me, even though this whole time I had the whole business plan wrote out to get that specific car. It's okay. It takes courage to say, no, that wasn't for me. And, you know, it's like, we think because we say it out loud that it has to be so. It's okay to change your mind. It's okay to redirect your energy. It's okay to say no. And that takes courage. Just start to meet the universe halfway. And work on yourself in the midst of it. Because when you're vibrating from a higher frequency, the universe is forced to catch up with you, or forced to meet you where you are. You know? It will always match your energy. So as long as you keep working on your own energy, you keep continuing to be your own hermit and your Queen of Wands, your Ace of Cups, your cup will always overflow. Just don't lose that. No matter how hard this judgment period may be, or how long it may last. Yeah, just know it's gonna get better. It always does, and it's always darkest before it's the brightest. So just have courage to work through this judgment period. Have courage to keep pushing forward. Yeah. So I hope the Divine Feminine has a gorgeous week ahead. Be sure to like, subscribe, and comment. I am available for personal tarot and oracle readings, as well as distance Reiki sessions. So don't be shy. Hit me up. I'm here. I'm available. I'm ready. So I will see you guys next week. Bye.